The turmoil engulfing Virginia's present has roots in the state's racist past. A century and a half ago, as Virginia led fellow slave-owning states into the American Civil War, white actors painted their faces black to mock and humiliate enslaved blacks. The war ended slavery, but not blackface. The genre's most popular character, Jim Crow, became the symbol of racial segregation that continued into the 1950s. And now these photos, tied to Virginia's current political leaders, connect that racism to the present.
There's always necessarily been a belief that black people were inferior to justify slavery and segregation and to I don't want to say excuse, but explain why they are lower in society in terms of income and education. And so when you put on blackface, you're essentially making a caricature of someone that you think is lesser than you.
Governor Ralph Northam continues to resist calls to resign. He's wavered on whether it's him in the photo from his college yearbook, but says he did wear blackface on another occasion.
I look back now and regret that I did not understand the harmful legacy of an action like that.
Virginia's Attorney General admitted this week he also wore blackface in the 80s. And the state's Senate Majority Leader edited a college yearbook with these photos of fellow Virginia Military Institute students.
It's a nightmare in Virginia right now, and we need it to end.
Two of the three leaders in the blackface scandal are Democrats, having campaigned on racial equality to win votes in a state that was recently a Republican stronghold. Now the Democrats' rise in Virginia is in jeopardy, and the party's national efforts to draw a contrast with the race politics of Donald Trump is damaged.
I'm insulted that black people are used like pawns in this particular party.
But the Democrats' troubles in Virginia go beyond race. Just as Lieutenant Governor Justin Fairfax seemed poised to replace the embattled governor, two women, including this college professor, came forward to accuse Fairfax of sexual assault. Fairfax denies the allegations.
Does anybody think it's any coincidence that on the eve of potentially my being elevated, that's when this uncorroborated smear comes out? Does anybody believe that's a coincidence?
Coincidence or not, the cascading scandals have thrown Virginia into political chaos. It's unclear who will lead the state once this is all over, or if the social troubles, once thought to be confined to history, will ever see a true end. Heidi Zhou-Castro, Al Jazeera, Richmond, Virginia.